We have devastating news from the state for funding cultural activities for next year.
St. Johns County's arts and cultural community is reacting to the governor's budget cuts affecting grant funding.
There was a lot of money that had been vetted by the Department of State for cultural grants for the state for fiscal year 24-25. A little bit over $2 million of that was slated for organizations, cultural organizations in St. Johns County, and the governor vetoed 100% of it for the first time. It's never happened before.
Albert Silas says those cuts will impact more than a dozen local organizations and events.
First Coast Cultural Center, First Coast Opera, Flagler College, Friends of Lincolnville, Lighthouse Archaeological Maritime Program, Leitner Museum, Limelight Theater, Romanza, St. Augustine Music Festival, St. Augustine Ballet, St. John's Cultural Council, National Society of Colonial Dames of America, the St. Augustine Art Association, anniversary to commemorate the civil rights demonstrations here, Gamble Rogers Folk Festival, Latin Community Services, which is the Latin American Festival here, SCA Community Center, and even the County Board of County Commissioners.
Silas says the community will feel the effects.
Cultural quality of life depends on donations and public support to at least break even. And most of these groups just barely break even every year. And so without public funding, without serious donations, you get less cultural activity, and that's less quality of life.
Tomorrow we'll have reaction from St. Augustine Beach Mayor Dylan Rumroll. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
We are bringing new meaning to pounding the pavement in this campaign, and we are putting in the blood, sweat, and tears.
And he means that quite literally. Liz Ryan spoke to Commissioner Roy Alamo about his recent mishap.
Out on the campaign trail, Roy Alamo's real challenge wasn't a political opponent. Gravity was.
So I was up in the Julington Creek area knocking on doors last weekend, and I did have an incident. I had to get some stitches, but as you can see, I'm talking fine. Just a few bumps and bruises, and it's not holding me back.
He was taken to the hospital, but he's fine now. All his teeth are where they were before he fell from his scooter. Roy Alamo is not the first politician to be seen whizzing down the campaign trail on a scooter.
When DeSantis ran for Congress in 2012, his wife and him, they used scooters to go door to door to help them be more efficient. I tried to replicate that.
He's campaigning to keep his seat as District 3 Commissioner. That was to be a universal ballot. Democrats, Republicans, and no party affiliation voters could all vote for the District 3 Commissioner. Until a last-minute write-in candidate entered the race. That was a game changer. The prevalent theory is that when that happens, it can help the incumbent and hurt the grassroots challenger. I asked Roy what he thinks.
I don't know. People have a lot of these theories, Liz. We had a candidate for County Commission, District 1, Jimmy Johns, who won a primary, and he was the incumbent, and the primary wasn't closed. It was open to independents and Democrats.
That was the end of our conversation because he had to scoot. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
Today is the day to get prepared for hurricane season. Make your plan, know where you're going to go in the event of a hurricane. Don't wait till there's one approaching our area. Today's the day.
Kelly Wilson, Deputy Director of St. Johns County Emergency Management. There's an upcoming opportunity to learn how to be prepared.
St. Johns County Emergency Management will be discussing the ins and outs of hurricane preparedness.
We will be at the Ponte Vedra Branch Library on Tuesday, June 18th. From 6 to 7, we'll be discussing preparedness items and things like how to know your zone, what evacuation zone you're in.
Wilson says even if you can't make the event tomorrow night, resources are readily available.
I would strongly recommend everybody go to your local library or to our website. You can pick up a physical copy of the Hurricane Preparedness Guide at the libraries, or you can go to our website and download a digital copy of the Preparedness Guide. Some of the most important things I would tell folks to do is to go to Know Your Zone link on our website, which is St. Johns County Emergency Management.
She adds it's also a good time to get your paperwork in order.
It's an excellent time to go look through your insurance documents. Make sure everything is up to date on your insurance. Also, it's great opportunity to buy flood insurance. We can't recommend strongly enough to go buy some flood insurance as well.
This week's in-person preparedness event will be at the Ponte Vedra Beach Branch Library tomorrow from 6 to 7 p.m. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.